Real brief, hope everybody's having a great day. My day is a-okay. What can I say? The sun is shining, literally and metaphorically speaking. What do I have to complain about? Unless you like rainy days, which some people do. And I do if I have something to occupy my time that requires me having a good time. Other than that, it is what it is. Alright, playing the game. Alright. Playing the game doesn't mean to be an idiot. Alright. Sometimes there are people who break the mold, change the game. Change the game. Since we're talking about playing the game. Sometimes there's people who change the game. Usually they're good at what they do and they've been doing it for a long time, so that's what it is. Games change over time. But everybody has to play the game at some point in time. If somebody wants you to agree to something that doesn't amount to anything, agree with it. So it's not that big of a deal. Sometimes people just want somebody to find out they can trust somebody if they're ever in a pinch. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants a person who's going to go against the grain every time. At some point in time, you got to go with the flow. I'm just saying. If it doesn't amount to anything, why be combative? Melding of minds over homogeneous thinking. Right? Now, if everybody thought the same, then it would be pretty plain, in my opinion. You have different people who see things totally different. They find the sweet spot that you've been searching for. Sometimes those type of people will enlighten you to things that you didn't even know were possible. That's just life. You have to have a variety of viewpoints, especially when you're trying to achieve a goal, all right, a task, whatever it may be. And the reason that is nobody makes it anywhere by themselves. All right, I mean, you can make it some places, but 9 times out of 10, you need somebody to bring you into this world, and then you have people assisting you to leave the world. All right. Now, with that being said, respect. All right, respect is huge. Okay, it's a saying that you got to give it to get it. Sometimes you find yourself in situations where, you're dealing with people who don't respect nothing. At that point in time, you have to decide, is this worth your time? Because time is priceless at the end of the day. Especially respect at work. Respect at work is huge. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know anybody at work for real. So you can't really have a personal relationship where you're disrespecting people. You know what I'm saying? That just causes too many problems. Especially if, you're going to work to make things happen. Some people go to work and they don't care. They're like, dude, I'm going to clock in. Whatever happens, happens. I don't even want to be here for real. I'm only here because my guy. I was going to say my baby mama's making me work here, but, if I say baby mama making me work, automatically people are going to think something. Alright? And I'm not into that. I want them to think something totally different. Alright? No matter what it is that they're thinking. Anyway, with that being said, I'm only here because my guy's making me work here. Or, I need to perform community service. Whatever it may be. Okay? Now, with that being said, respect. You know what I'm saying? It's really not that hard to muster up. You always got to go back to that classic saying, do unto others as you want done unto yourselves, type of thing. Everybody don't live by those codes, but respect will get you further in life. It will open more doors for you than close them. Think twice before you help a colleague. All right, you got people who have, I was gonna say an E40 song, Captain Save, but we'll just say you have people who have the hero philosophy or syndrome, the hero syndrome. Okay, that's what I was trying to say. The hero syndrome. You have people who have the hero syndrome where they always want to save You know what I'm saying? Everything. You know, you like, dude, I got this. Okay, it's just a dustpan. You know what I'm saying? Some dust right here. I'm sweeping it up. I got it. I know it looked like I was struggling for a little bit, but I threw my back out last night having fun with the missus in the kitchen. So you got to give me a few minutes. All right. Anyway, with that being said, sometimes pressure makes diamonds. A lot of times pressure busts pipes. So if a person is screaming for help, help them. You know what I'm saying? Because they screaming for it. But if a person is struggling a little bit, you know, you don't want to always have to be that person's crutch. Okay? So it's better to talk a person through something than to do it for them time after time. With that being said, short and sweet. Have a great day.